Alright, so my stream just like crapped out on me, but I restarted it. We're in the middle of a cutscene here. After this is all done, I will go back to the little video movie station where we can rewatch all cutscenes. And I'll go back to this part. We'll rewatch it, but this is like where we're gonna jump in, and I'm like pretty deep on the story chapter, so I think we're like towards the end. But yeah, no, I'm gonna mute myself after this, and we're just gonna get through it. But like after everything's said and done, we're gonna come back and rewatch this, so as not to have like this cutscene just get cut off, because like we did have like a cool part that just happened where like Dylan called into like Voices of the Dead in the Hollow, and then like Benue's listening to it. It's pretty intense. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let's just keep it going. So I'm gonna mute myself. Luckily, there's no audio here because I paused it on the cutscene. But let's continue and go from here.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just make sure Ayuen and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth. Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Shogwon, Ninja. About what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become a human. Tylan is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed, to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exactly the person they'd hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiao Guang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the Hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Chen, Xiaoguang. This place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yixuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu. Everyone, please, be careful. I'll deliver the news. And if Yixuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Wise before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again!
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine. But we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? It's been so long as no match found. In the database, you've picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat.
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the creator. Only I can open the door for the creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Belle, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. You need to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Eradicate all evil.
I may be...
This weather's perfect for a little exploring. The Night Emissary's Hollow Adventure is a go!
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiaoguang behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate. O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. O mighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guang and the others are drawn in too deep. Move! Foul miasma! Be gone! Abomination! This is the end for you! It's a tricky one, just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Return. Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone. Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child. Chosen by the will of the Creator. You are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here. We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the scribe, and the current overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator.
Not good! What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait. This presence has grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother, wait for me!
What is this?
I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother! Refuse to lose anyone important to me again!
That twisted hand. Could it be the Creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Yeshuyen's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice? You, partner!
As for Yeshuyen, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk! Once you're gone, it'll all be over! Anyway, now what's in the place? Spot in the cereal, jump! Got to be moving in slow mo. Break the dog,
Mountainous strength! Wait! Mountainous strength! What is that?
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better? sword. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother
would make the same choice!
Xiaoguang?
You trust me, just as I trust you.
Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it! How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly.
I am Ye Zhenguang, wielder of the Jingming Sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice... Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother...
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right! Where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry. Let me explain everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, he still went off alone in the end. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, "Take care of Xiaoguang." Banyue and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again... And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Suibian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunhui Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunhui Summit.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming sword?
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming sword.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you notice anything else?
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body, or in your appearance? Your hair turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again. Yeah, it seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again, saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's just do that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind these next few days.
Let me explain. It was sudden and chaotic, and we didn't have time to look deeper, so we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather, that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the Creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Bella and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the Creator, might have just been the opening move. The Creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the Hollow.
I will also investigate further.
With Krampus and Banrier Sufu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. While we keep Xiaoguang company, Bill and I will keep an eye on the situation too.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again. Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Joe? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, never been able to get along with her.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's court data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall?
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to not in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful, with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? Alright, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others. Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
On the day I secretly snuck into Suibian Temple, I saved a chubby cat. The storyteller at Yumcha Scene told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about... Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here. I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
Okay, I was expecting a credit roll because we got that at the end of season 1, but we didn't. So I guess I'll see if I back out here if we get something, but not so much. Okay, well that's not. Let me go back to the video thing. Like I said I would, and we'll rewatch that cutscene that the stream started on since it started in the middle. But yeah. Season 2 wrap. I enjoyed that. I will say I don't think I... Like, overall, season 1 I think I liked more, like, easily. But season 2 wasn't, like, substantially worse, you know? And then, like, all the stuff I keep bringing up as far as, like, factions and... What are my main gripes about the story in season 2? It's like the factions feel kind of not cohesive. Some other thing, but yeah. This was a good story chapter, though. Like, a lot of the... Just all the, like, the double agent stuff. Like, the Banyue's disciple guy. And then also the brother, but he was... See, I didn't, like... I didn't... Like, ever since he was, like, you know, with Sarah, I was like, okay, I don't think he's, like, 100%, like, you know, like, being a traitor to us. So it's like, I'm glad I was right on that one, but... It's like he just left at the end, so it's like, who knows, like, what happened there, you know, so... Okay, I think it's this one.
Stop dragging this on! Pathetic. Can't you see? You should watch me. I've waited 10 years. You finally made it!
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of...
Wise, Fairy and I found something. It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
taking it to report back. That would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me!
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine will always be a machine.
Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuen and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth. Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Shogwon, Ninja. About what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become a human. Tylen is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed, to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exactly the person they'd hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. The faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaowang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the Hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Wei Chen, Xiao Guang. This place is dangerous, and you are still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Ishwan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu. Everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news. And if Ishwan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Wise before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again!
Banyue Shifu, Xiao Guang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiao Guang out and send her back, or grant her wish. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiao Guang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? It's been so long as no match found. In the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat.
You were investigating me. But now that the dust has settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Shunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Xiao Guang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also...
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
Note? What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Xiao Guang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
Oh, supreme and sacred creator. But
This presence screams.
Alright, so that was main story quest 2.4. Cash out these achievements. Get my battle pass stuff claimed, and I think I'll end the stream. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Kind of hoping there'd be another credit roll like there was in season 1, but there wasn't, so. Also, it's kind of weird because, like, in the behind the scenes thing, they were like, this is the end of the Exaltist arc, or whatever, or just like, they made it seem like this is like, you know, the Exaltists going forward are not going to be. I mean, it's also kind of clear here, like, it seems like they're not going to be like the main antagonist, but like the creator is still out there. Or like resurgent. But then I guess they have no followers, but it's still like a thing in the background, right? Like we didn't defeat the creator, we didn't completely take him off the board, and then like it seemed like Sarah and the entity fused, and then they just like disappeared to wherever the miasm, like those like resonant coordinates that we got at the end, like the 4 thingies. It's like in one of them, or not in one of them, but just like, you know, just like retreated away to I guess, I don't know. We'll see if it ever. I mean, I feel like we're gonna see. It'll probably be like a long time, but like we'll probably see Sarah and the creator again. But it's like they made it seem like in that behind the scenes that like as a faction, like we won't be having to face them anytime soon. Like it's kind of like that was it. Fighting sacrifice, covenant guardian clears miasmic official 25 seconds. Oh, defeat so big ones during a battle with Ishu. That's what that was. I was like, yeah, it's getting like achievements during that. I was like, what's happening? Ultimate Predator. What's the other one? This is just the story of completion, right? Yeah. The other thing I just got, but it went off the screen, so good job, me. Anyway, I'm curious if the if the I'm sorry, my brain. If the hollow area that we have access to is like expanded because of that, or is that just like a story mode area? But yeah, dude, that's also really good as far as like the stuff with Sarah and her origin and how she was like a hand operative, I guess. But then they said that the unit didn't exist, so now I'm kind of confused on like what like, because even Dylan called it out. Like she said her like last name of like we've been investigating you, so like they knew the whole time. But then was her unit legit, or like was it were they like wiped out and she was the sole survivor, but it was like an unsanctioned group or something where they just weren't on the books, or was she just like delusional? Like it doesn't like it didn't explicitly say like what was up with that. I did, however, like that scene where like she's in the hollow like dying and she's just like calling out for help, and it's like it does like present a very interesting uh like situation, right? Like what if a god entity saved you, but it was an evil god? That's a pretty cool like like concept. I kind of enjoy. I kind of like that because we've basically seen nothing but bad things from the Exaltists and the creator, but like literally she was like on the brink of death, and she's like something like I will take help from anything right now. I just don't want to die here. And then they like showed her with that overseer of like that time whenever she was saved, and he explained that she had like the blood of the creator in her, so I'm gonna guess she was saved somehow. But they didn't really like say anything about like a blood transfusion. They just said like, you now have the blood of the creator in you. So, which was interesting because I guess she was like chosen and saved, but then she didn't get the mark to actually be the overseer like until that last, or not the last story patch, but 2.2 after Solde, right? Passed it on. I guess yeah, I guess see it's so weird, right? Because it made it seem like it didn't make it seem like the creator was like sealed away. It just made it seem like the creator was back, like because of what because of the Void Hunter lady, like her brother, right? Like she kind of killed the corporeal form, but then it became like it turned in like an ether entity of just like a miasma, whatever. Or, okay, not miasma, but just like it didn't have a body, right? Because the body got destroyed when he shot it with the beam. But then Sarah stuck her hand out and it fused with her or whatever. But then they like escaped, so it's just like, eh. But then you also fought that thing at the end, right? Like the little, like even I forget who said it at the end. Like someone was like the primordial, or the like the larva form of the creator that you fought just now. When they were explaining it, we were talking it out with Yixing Wang. Also, there's like two ways to say that ladies are like she gets like two names, but there's no voice acting, so it's like kind of weird because it's like I was kind of confused on the whole like when that was happening. Was that just like when she was like pretending to be the head of the whatchamacallit? The head of the the Sweepian Temple sect? I think they spelled that twice differently too, dude. There's like a lot of weird like localization translation stuff that was like kind of garbled. Anyway, I'm gonna be jumping back in for the daily stream here in like 4.5 hours, so I'm just gonna end this here. Oh yeah, there was like that Bang Boo it showed, and I was like, wait, because I took a screenshot of that. I was like, wait, there's like some like evil Bang Boo off in like the whatever, because it kept like flashing back, right? You'd have like the story section, and then it'd say on the other side, or like meanwhile, and you'd go to see like what Sarah and the brother were up to, and then it showed like the Bang Boo that was like worshiping at the altar, like whatever, and it was like, well, what the f is this? But it didn't really seem like it tied into the story at all. So let me see how many. I don't know why I've got exclamation marks on these, because these are all things I looked at the other day. But let me see how many pulls I've got. 55. So I'm halfway there. And I've got like the 10 from the free login thing. And then, yeah, it's whatever. 20 days. If I can get to 90, I'll pull for Dylan. Because I'm on 50-50 still. And then if I don't win it, I think I'll go for Ben Yue, just because I've got the sinking feeling that he might not be on rerun for a minute. If he's only like a week long on the banner, dude. It's like that's gonna be a bummer to like not get that character if you really want the character, because like super FOMO. Also, I was like kind of messing up on that final boss. Like I like didn't have a complete grasp on like how his thing works, and I was just trying to like attack, because I didn't know how like the chain situation works. But I wasn't like failing miserably. But then I also had like two other characters to switch to. Dylan's pretty easy to use, and then Lucia just buffs them both because obviously Banyue's Rupture, so that buffs him, and then like a general buff on Dylan, and Dylan's really good dude. I do want to pull that character. So I hope I win this 50-50, and then I'm about, well, I don't have it yet, but it's like going to be the next character I pull for, so I'm hoping for that to work out. But yeah, let me just end the stream here, and then, you know, oh, I guess I should say, because like, yeah, that that stream crapped out, didn't it? Like partway through, right when I was like right here, and then the stream just like stopped. It just said broadcast stopped, so I don't know like what happened with my connection, but it stopped. But then also because we didn't have like the full voice track here, so whenever they fix this and patch this back in to where like all of the voice acting's in, I'll just restream it and I'll play the I might play the Series X version sooner, just because, like, to, like, you know, make up for that. But then I'd probably just, like, replay it from here and just go to the video section thing and just play it from the beginning. Because it does, like, usually when you just replay it here, it just skips over all the stuff that's, like, in between, like, just now when I was, like, showing the cutscene thing. It's just mostly, like, you'll still get, like, all the story. It's like you just won't have all the stuff where, like, you're walking around talking to NPCs. I think it's been a minute. So, you know. But yeah, I was super curious how that would end there with Sarathi, and I was like, okay, well, at first I thought the brother was gonna kill her, and then she would just die, or that she would be turning into the next ethereal monster, and then be the boss fight, and then die. But no, she got away. So, so even though the Exaltists are over, it's like I mean, technically speaking, there's still one Exaltus left, which is like the most dangerous one, which is Sarah. So technically speaking, they're still around, and the creator's still out there. So not exactly off the board, but it seems like the arc of like us fighting them from the shadows, momentarily anyway, until it seems like yeah, because they're still on the board, and like we have like their coordinates, and, or like we saw the power spike with Fairy, so like we know they're out there, and like we're going to be investigating apparently, but who knows when we actually have like, a direct assault situation or whatever. Anywho, but yeah, that was season 2, man. I still will say season 1 I enjoyed more. Not to bring it up again, but you know, just the factions or the lack thereof in this one, I feel like was like very noticeable. Also, there's like no sword clash song that happened here, so I was bummed about that. Maybe we get a special episode or something. I don't know. I feel yeah, it's gonna be like a weird epilogue when we get the next chapter with the epilogue and it's the sister. Cause even that like that audio clip from the trailer wasn't in there as far as like when the mayor's asking her to be a void hunter. So I'm guessing that happens after this. So we'll probably see it happen in the story, maybe, or a special event or something. I'm sorry, not special event, a special episode. Because it's been a while since we've had a special episode, so... I think Astronomical Moment was the last one, right? So we haven't had, like, any special episodes since Season 2 started, so... But, yeah, man, that was that. I definitely do want both characters as Banner, though. Like, after playing the trial, I was kind of, like, iffy on Dial-In, but then, like, after getting used to the way she plays and just, like, seeing how much she does, like, as far as stun damage and then, like, damage multiplier, and you get the ultimate. And then, like, it's cool when, like, you're using just her. It's like she'll use the, or, like, she'll trigger her own ultimate when she does the thing. I also like the fact, like, when she does the, I don't know what it's called when you hold the attack button to trigger the quick assist. Like, she'll always be facing the camera with, like, that cool pose, and, like, it does the thing, and it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. The menu is just, like, really... I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I feel like I'm gonna, like, really enjoy getting into that character and, like, that kit and, figuring it all out. That's the other thing is, like, Dylan's kit is just quite good, even though it's, like, it's weird because, like, after using trigger so much, I was like, I don't know if I can ever go back to on-field stun and that totally just like roped me back in. She has like yeah, there's all those cool attacks, dude. I just really like her like the rock paper scissors thing. You just got like giant limbs through portals, and that's just really cool. Like it just yeah, it just looks cool. Like there's so much in this game, just like all the style and stuff. So here's hoping I can win my 50-50. So I also like the oh I can't yeah you can't, but you can see the phone right there on her back. So I thought that was kind of neat that like they actually did use the phone in the story mode cutscene like the one time, and the fact it's a rotary dial and not a like modern technology, which fits with the vintage technology theme in the game. So that was pretty cool, and like the fact that like she's got like it's got like a panda thing on it, because I was like it's weird because like I thought those were skulls for a second, because there's so much like when we started to get into like the lore of the character as well with her, like there's a lot of like dark and tonally like the tonal shift from like the other characters of like oh she's been through a lot, and it's like are these skulls on her, but then I think they're supposed to be pandas, but then also that was like another thing with her was like it was another sad tragic backstory of another character that we get to be trauma bonded to. So I was like, oh, another one, jeez. And the fact that like the village sacrificed her to like save themselves, but then I'm kind of confused on what happened because it made it seem like they sacrificed her, but then I'm not sure like what killed the villagers because it made it seem like it tied into the whole Banue thing. But there's like a big chunks of the like dialogue that are like not there, so I'm just like oh. And then also I had it on auto, so it's like skip like all the parts where like there's no dialogue. It was like skipping pretty fast through, and it's like oh I can't read this fast, so I'm not gonna get all of this. So that's no reason I need to play it again anyway. So whenever they patch that back in, I'll replay it. And then yeah, I will probably just like I was considering playing it on the Series X version like sooner if they do it, but it's like I'll just do the same thing where I just play it at the end of the season because there's no events here that are tied into it like last time. So oh man, 40 pulls, dude. I've got like 50 something pulls, but still. It's not 50-50, not guaranteed, so that's not something I'm exactly looking forward to. Alright, well anyway, I'll end the stream there, or I'll end this here, because I'm just going to be talking if I don't stop. I guess I'll turn the audio back up. I guess so, yeah, do that going forward. It's just every time like when I say something, I'll just go in here and turn the volume down and just start talking, but yeah, I enjoyed that. It was good. Bummed out there's not like a song at the end of this one. A lot of lore implications, actually, because that part where they talked about Tops and like the Executioner, but then they also referred to that character as the boss. So I'm curious. Well, that's just Krampus, though, right? Yeah. So I'm curious, like who that character is. They made them seem pretty strong, so I've been looking forward to that. All the stuff with the book, with the array, because that was like a really cool part too. Of like all the text was blurred out, and it's just like all this stuff about but it makes it seem like there might be more than one. So I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. But yeah, this was like a good job because it kind of makes it clean slate for season 3 because Exaltus are kind of it's just Sarah, and then I doubt unless we have the epilogue where we do have the final confrontation with her and like the creator, and we get rid of that entity. Like unless that actually happens, they're still in the background, but at the extremely diminished levels of like influence and power and threat level. It also made it seem like the miasma was, I mean, it's still a thing, but Yeah, because like at the end, yeah, I guess as long as the miasma is around, there's stuff with that they could do as well. So I guess we'll see about that. Because it made it seem like it was like shifting, or like it was. It's like reacting to like what's happening with the creator or something. It's not just like an ethereal thing. It's like a primordial. Well, they said it's a primordial creature, right? So anyway, I'm just gonna mute myself and end the stream and log out, and then that is it for 2.4. But it's two parts because my stream crapped out, so sorry about that. Actually, I want to see something. If I go to the thing, they should have the enemy in the bestiary, right? Because I was like, man, I kind of want to fight that enemy again, but I don't know if I can, because it's not the same thing as Season 1 where you can just go to the thing to get the hard mode version. Also, yeah, they opened up the thing here, the other room. Was it this one? Yeah. So this one's actually got like a thing here. Chunky Orange Tabby's bed. That's the name of the cat, I'm guessing. Yep. Chunky. Tour 4 of the Stray Cats. And that one went out. Soft bedding. Oh yeah, that was also kind of annoying though. Is like Ishwan is never around when we need her, but she can save us from like being imprisoned by the military in 2.2 with her Qingming thing. But then like the Qingming thing got intercepted here, so it's like it doesn't always work apparently. But then I couldn't tell from like the dialogue was going so fast. I was like, I think that was the brother trying to send a message out as well. It wasn't Ishwan. But yeah. Fire pot sticky notes. Okay, that's pretty messed up too at the end when like her memory's just deteriorating. Question mark. Like it might just be like we don't know if it's the sword, right? That's like because that's what the sword does. Is it drains your memory and other things, right? So it could have been the sword. It could have been a lot of things, but we don't know. Hold on, is it gonna be in here? Okay, it's in here. Let me go back to that though. I want to get this other stuff cleared out of the thing. But yeah, the ancient tome. That's also kind of neat. Like Sarah was like there, right? She was like in the market buying something, and we didn't even like right under our noses. Didn't even know. It's crazy. Okay, what's the name of this stuff in here? So we've got. I think this is from this one, right? Yeah, the Wicked Wraith seems like. I think that was from the story chapter. I could be wrong. So we did fight some like weird ethereal thing. Oh jeez. Ishiwant the Thrall. Weak dice physical. Well, anytime I see weak dice, I'm happy. I mean, they've been doing a good job of like, or I shouldn't say good job, but they've been doing the thing like where they, where they will negate the anomaly damage with Miyabi, so it's not just like, you know, or whatever they've been doing lately. Like when they don't freeze and they don't whatever, right? Covenant Guardian. This was a cool enemy actually, the flying thing. Cause it just like came in and it felt very like synthetic robotic, but it was obviously an ethereal, and I'm like, this thing looks pretty cool. It looks very like sharp mech pieces on it, but weak to fire physical. And then we've got Drowned Ideal. See, I'm looking for the giant thing that we fought at the end, but it's not in here. What? Hollow Zero 1 times 2. Oh, maybe I have to, okay, I have to be defeating Hollow Zero. Okay. So I was like, yeah, dude, the primordial thing that we fought at the end. I thought it would be in here, but it's not. Oh wait, you know, it's probably this. The Thrall Sun Miasma Ravager is so big, yeah. Cannot be stunned, does not accumulate anomaly buildup. Okay, there you go. That's a complete negation of anomaly teams on that. Well, not complete, but just like it's gonna be not as fun with them. See, it's messed up, dude, because like on my other account on Series X, I went like all in on anomaly, because, you know, I figured it'd be, because it never stopped being a strong, you know, team composition, but then they've done all this stuff to where it's like, actually, anomaly, not so much anymore, but I mean, you can still get through it. But then I'm like, should I maybe went for Rupture instead? But it's like, I'd rather go for anomaly just because it's the disorder damage is still gonna probably like get you through, or can still be like, you know, adjusted and stuff. Each time Sovig is defeated, the Thrall will revive them and unleash an even more powerful combo move. The player successfully defends the final hit. Sovig will weaken a weakened state for a period of time. But yeah, dude, it's like you used to be able to oh, Krampus, there we go. You used to be able to go to the HDD, where's it at? And then like go to like story chapter. But we're in season 2, but you can't do it for season 2, right? And then just be like, okay, I would like to refight boss number. Okay, story. Or like I would like to redo like the combat of story part XYZ. Let's do like an actual story chapter, not the epilogue. And if I wanted to like go to combat, okay, these are not it. I'm trying to find the bringer fight. Yeah, the emergency pursuit. This is the bringer fight, right? So it's like if I wanted to just jump and do it like on easy or hard, and then also like the rewards for it, right? So I'm kind of annoyed that they like took that out, because like there was a time where like I would farm them when I first started playing, and I would like, you know, if I ever needed polychrome, I'd be like, okay, well, how far I'm in the story, and then like did I get past it on the normal, because it clears it on easy when you clear it on normal, and then you can go up to hard and then do it again here for more rewards, but you can't do that in season 2. Like, heck, I don't even know like what you like. There's no equivalent for it in season 2, which is kind of a bummer, because it's like, oh, I mean, I guess you could do Hollow Zero, but it's not the same thing, right? It's not like, or just like say I want to like do that encounter again or that fight, you know, like if it's not a boss that's on if the boss is not in if the boss is not in Hollow Zero or Deadly Assault, I'm sorry, Shiyu or Deadly Assault, I'm sorry, jeez, it's actually just Deadly Assault because this is the boss rush mode. So if they're not here, you're not going to be able to face them again. Or, well, that's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry. If they Deadly Assault or Notorious Hunt, but then also they do show up in Hollow Zero sometime for like randomly certain bosses, so there's a chance that could happen. But yeah, dude. I mean, I doubt the Sobek thing. That thing had a ton of health, so as I was fighting this, I'm like, this is definitely gonna be a Deadly Assault, like the thing we're gonna be fighting in the future. So looking forward to that. Alright, anyway, I just did this thing where I talk a bunch at the end, so I'm just gonna stop the stream. And I will be streaming the daily stream for Thursday at reset here. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed that story chapter. Overall, I still like season 1 more than season 2. Still looking forward to like whatever's next. I guess we'll see like what happens in the epilogues. If they do more to get rid of the like completely remove the Exaltus from the board and Sir, and then like we don't even know what's like after that. Then also there's like some hinting with like Tops, man, or Krampus, so just the fact that they are like, it was like what their objective was to like what kill Banyue, well not kill him, but like remove his core and then like blah blah blah. So it's like they're not exactly like completely in the right like hero aligned group affiliation, you know, affiliation, association, whatever group. But I guess we'll see going forward like how those characters are, or like if they do actually like recruit Banyue over to the Krampus, if he's like in 2 factions, right? 'Cause that as well. I was curious about that because we don't have any characters that are like in more than 1 faction besides Phaethon. So anyway, that was that. That was 2.4 story chapter. I'm gonna log out here and end the stream and until the next story chapter. But then, well, that's not true because I will be doing the daily stream still because I'm still on the daily stream thing. But you know, until the next whatever, I'll still be playing, so still enjoying it. So yeah, I'm gonna mute myself, log out, and then that'll be it for now. So until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching, and I'm now soon going to be signing off.